time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets.
All right, folks, we're at Shea Stadium today. Braves and Mets. Maddux versus deGrom.
It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next.
By the way, happy NL East Baseball Uncensored Day here from Shea Stadium. Maddux versus deGrom.
What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win. And that's why it's going to be fun to watch.
All right, folks, enjoy the special presentation from Shea Stadium. Braves and Mets, here we go.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Braves have something going.
All right, Dansby Swanson with a leadoff double here off deGrom.
Every time he wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
Freddie Freeman, the first baseman.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses.
deGrom gets Freeman on strikes, 1 away.
Backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
All right, Javi Lopez, the batter. 1 on, 1 out here in the first.
And now Travis Darnold. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss.
Second strikeout for deGrom.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance.
Braves have won the first 2 in this series.
Meaningless. He's made some good
Mets looking to salvage Game 3.
driving him in, or at least
Henry Aaron, the batter. 2020 MVP and home run king. 2-time champion, of course.
So now to the plate, Hank Aaron. Bouncer up.
Aaron in the center. That's a base hit.
Base hit. And the run will score.
Swanson scores, and it's an RBI single for Hammer and Hank.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, Hero. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves.
So the
to go out
Braves
on
get to
defense,
deGrom
they know
early
they got a
here.
lead on their hands.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr., the left fielder.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler. In the dirt.
They got Aaron at second, though.
And he's out trying to take second.
Braves get 1 on 2 hits. We head to the bottom of the first. Again, we're from Shea Stadium today. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets nothing. Greg Maddux getting the start here today for Atlanta.
Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he was a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career
Lenny Dykstra leading off for the Mets. It's good to see Jonathan Jordan here at the ballpark today at Shea Stadium. Lenny Dykstra facing Maddux here in the first. 1-0 Braves.
Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Hard hit ball to short. And there's one down.
Dykstra retired. Here's David Wright. Again, this is one of a handful of special presentations where we're going to come from you from older ballparks. We'll announce those throughout the season, but David Wright steps in here. facing Greg Maddux. Braves lead it 1-0 here in the first.
He pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Bases are empty, one man out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And that one yanked just foul. Here's another 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches.
Full count to right, 1 out here in the first. Braves lead it 1-0.
You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
He takes strike 3 call.
Wright looks at strike 3. That'll bring up the polar bear, Pete Alonso, getting a start at first today.
Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really
There's no two ways about it, folks. The Mets have struggled this year.
First inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start.
Here's Alonso.
Between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to
Another full count here to Alonso.
Pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
1-2-3 inning for Greg Maddux as we head to the second.
Into the box, Jorge Soler, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7.
Acuna Jr. was batting when Hank Aaron was caught stealing in the first. There's the first soft pretzel sighting of the day. 1-0 Braves, top 2.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You can tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Popped up on the right side, McNeil.
He gets to it.
It's actually Alonso. Makes the play in shallow right field. Chipper Jones, who named his son after this building, steps in.
One of the best players in the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Sent on the ground out to second.
That's going to get through for a base knock.
Right field for a 1-out single.
Third hit for the Braves here. Ozzie Albies the batter.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies.
Albies. Albies.
A slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Jones, base runner at first with 1 out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now. With
Albies draws a walk.
Well, when you go with the slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping in for the Braves, Eddie Rosario.
2-1, 1 out for David Justice.
2-2. Double play ball.
4, 6, 3. deGrom gets out of it. Bottom of the second here, Braves lead at 1-0. They have all 3 hits in this game. An RBI single by Henry Aaron. Mike Piazza leads off the second for the Mets.
The veteran catcher, James McCann.
Piazza's worked a 3-1 count. We have Darryl Strawberry on deck, followed by Jeff McNeil.
That you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball.
Piazza draws a leadoff walk here in the second. I want to thank everyone for watching Angels-Cubs this morning. The Angels were 8-4 winners. Bob Boone with a grand slam in that game.
This could be a very interesting inning.
Here's Darryl Strawberry.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that
2-2 count to Strawberry.
Pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Swing and a miss on the fastball.
Maddux gets the strikeout. Hey, Jonathan, I know you might not be available for this, but Cubs again tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Tigers and Cubs from Wrigley Field. If you can't make it live, it'll be on demand for the rest of time. Here's the squirrel, Jeff McNeil. 1 on, 1 out.
At the plate now, Jeff McNeil. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Second strikeout from Maddux. Here comes Kid Conforto.
Hoping for a ground ball, so that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So the next to hit is Michael Conforto. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
All right, Michael Conforto steps in with a 1-1 count. 2 outs and a man on first facing Greg Maddux.
Can't keep the weight back and he falls behind 1 and 2.
Jose Reyes on deck.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He got it.
Another strikeout for Maddux.
Mets leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Head to the top of the third. Maddux being Maddux. He's going to lead off the inning at the plate facing Jacob deGrom.
We are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left.
David Wright makes the play, 1 away. Dansby Swanson doubled and scored in the first.
Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And this misses for ball 4.
And Swanson draws a 1-out walk.
First 3 innings.
It's going to bring up Freddie Freeman.
So the next to bat will be Freddie Freeman, struck out in his first at-bat.
Braves lead at 1-0. You're watching a special NL East Baseball Uncensored presentation of Braves Mets from Shea Stadium. If you don't belong to that group on Facebook, NL East Baseball Uncensored, you have to join. It's fantastic.
To 2-2 now.
Two and 2 to Freeman. Javi Lopez on deck. Braves lead it 1-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time as he's in.
Swanson steals a bag.
It's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus
Braves
the
are 1 for
catchers
2
have
stealing
no gravity
bases
to
today
get
on
them out.
Piazza. Henry Aaron gunned down in the first. Full count to Freeman.
Good battle. Count remains full. And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Lifted in the air out to center field.
Lenny Dykstra has room for this one.
Himmel is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. So
Swanson holds at second. Javi Lopez struck out his first time.
2 out here and a runner at second. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
If Lopez reaches, Henry Aaron.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
And DeGrom gets Lopez on strikes. We head to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Braves. Got a good one on ESPN tonight. Giants and Pirates. Carl Hubble versus John Candelaria.
With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
All right, folks. Leading off for the Mets is Jose Reyes facing Greg Maddux, the switch hitter.
Now the fastball is swung out and missed.
1-2 count to Reyes, deGrom, and then Dykstra.
This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the
He
mound.
can fly.
He's got feel for all his pitches.
One away.
And that's out number 1. So 1 man gone for the Mets.
Jacob deGrom, we know he can hit. Pitchers hit here in the Utopian. Shohei Ohtani pitching for the Angels this morning at a pair of hits and drew a walk. Ohtani earned the win for the Angels today. Mordecai Brown took the loss. The 1-2 to deGrom.
And this is swung on and missed.
deGrom down on strikes.
And there are 2 gone in the inning.
Here's a tasty nugget from Baseball Harmony regarding Greg Maddux.
What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Little trivia on Three Finger Brown. He only had 3 fingers. That is correct.
At the plate, Brandon Nimmo. Soft liner towards short.
Dykstra retired to end the third. Mets still looking for their first hit. Braves lead at 1-0 heading to the fourth. Henry Aaron, the batter. He's accounted for the only run scored in this game, an RBI single in the first. He was caught stealing. Facing Jacob deGrom here. Got himself another base hit. This Hank hammers. He's a hammering style of Hank. Beautiful Shea Stadium here in Flushing, New York.
An impressive swing of the bat.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the batter. Braves have a man on with nobody out.
To the plate now. Jorge's still there. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Aaron on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider.
Another strikeout for deGrom.
Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count.
Jonathan says he was caught stealing once when he was 5.
And when they're in that mode, getting him to go after a pitch
I stole a fruit roll-up in first grade, and the girl was crying. I had a crush on her. I didn't know it was hers. I just took it from a desk. When I saw her crying, I threw it to the teacher to give back to her. Teacher winked at me, and I haven't stole since. Michelle Dohan, if you're watching this, I apologize. Henry Aaron with a stolen base here, his second attempt of the game.
The numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. 2-1, here it is. 2-2.
2-2 count to Chipper Jones. Hank Aaron on second. We're in the fourth.
And now the runner's trying for third.
Henry Aaron is just a stolen base attempt fool today. Was running on that pitch.
One more time.
Full count to Chipper Jones.
They need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch.
Fly ball to deep left field. Conforto at the wall. He's got it. Aaron will advance to third. 2 outs. That's going to bring up Albies. I've been saying Albus for a while. I don't watch. Yeah, I hate to admit this. I don't watch as much baseball as I used to. Running this universe has kind of been my priority. I listen to Mets games. I listen to Brewers games. And Wright makes the play to end the inning. So I do mispronounce some names from time to time. Great stat regarding Henry Aaron. Middle of the fourth, Braves lead at 1-0. David Wright struck out in the first. Mets still looking for their first hit. I don't believe in the jinx or whatever. I'm going to talk about it all day here. The rule is you can't talk to the pitcher about it. It's only the fourth inning anyway. Right to left and foul. Pete Alonso on deck, followed by Mike Piazza.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
The 1-2 to right.
1-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Two and 2 to right, leading off the fourth. Braves lead at 1-0. Another strikeout for Maddux. On Friday night, we set a utopian record. The Bulls and Yankees in the 9-inning game combined for 32 strikeouts. The Yankees got 18 strikeouts of the Bulls. Bulls struck out the Yankees 14 times.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking.
Pete Alonso batting here with 1 out in the fourth.
Too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
This is Pete Alonso's first ever game at Shea Stadium.
Ready with another 2-2. Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter.
This is Mike Piazza.
Base on balls his first time up. And now pitch on the way. To 2-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at
a swing and a miss.
Another strikeout for Maddux. We're through 4.
Down in order go the Mets.
1 run, 4 hits for the Braves. No runs, no hits for the Mets.
New inning set to get underway. fielder, Eddie Rosario.
David Justice leading off the fifth, facing Jacob deGrom. 1-0 Braves. Special presentation.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Celebrating NL East Baseball Uncensored today.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Laura Stone, Stephanie Moran, John Keeney. Everyone does a great job over there.
He is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty set.
Another strikeout for deGrom.
No doubt he was completely full because that was a
Greg
curveball,
Maddux,
and
the batter.
it was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box, Charlie Morton. And he gets him to
Popped up on the right side.
And this is
Jeff
handled
McNeil
easily,
makes
so
the play.
2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Dansby Swanson's 1 for 1 with a walk. He doubled and scored the only run in this game.
Dansby Swanson, it was a walk in his last trip.
Great pitching matchup as advertised.
Now a swing and a miss.
Maddux and deGrom.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up
Braves
with.
start a series tomorrow, or I believe Tuesday, with the Cardinals. Mets face the Orioles tomorrow.
Well, you don't
Division
see it all that
games
often,
start
but this
again.
might be a good time for
We got
everything to
3
change.
weeks of
If you
division
can
games
locate
coming
it,
up
it's
starting
nearly
tomorrow.
impossible to hit.
9 games on the schedule tomorrow. Tigers and Cubs at 3 o'clock.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, that seems to be a
Second
popular
walk for
approach when this
Swanson.
guy steps in.
He's
He can
reached
really
base
hurt you
all
with
3
one swing.
times
So
today.
I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy.
Freddie Freeman, the batter.
Here's a look over first and a dive, but he's back. Into the box now. Freddie Freeman lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there.
Conforto with a little Ricky Henderson
So they've
frosting
no
on that
runs,
cake.
No base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Last
All right.
half of the 5th coming up. The Braves on top, 1-0.
Bottom of the 5th. Mets again still looking for their first hit. Daryl Strawberry is going to lead off the 5th. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
Bring up the outfielder, Dominic Smith.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
1-2 now is
Jeff McNeil on deck, followed by Michael Conforto. 1-0 Braves here in the 5th.
And the pitch. And he struck
Maddux
out.
with another strikeout.
Strikeouts thus far.
I mean, we're seeing great pitching the last couple of days.
And it's been all business. He's not messing around.
Now, this one I think we expected for sure. Maddux versus deGrom.
He's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Jeff McNeil, the second baseman, worked the 1-1 count here in the 5th.
McNeil. Outside, 2-1. Fouled away. Set to deal on 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Soler is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
2 away here in the 5th. Jose Reyes, the batter.
Played is Michael Conforto. 2 away in the inning, and then it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found
Conforto struck out in the 2nd.
Impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. This ball will be chopped foul.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Darnold has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
And Maddux and the Braves are through 5.
Let's go down 1, 2, 3. It remains 1-0.
Braves lead it 1-0. Still anybody's game here, but the Mets have failed to collect a base hit as we head to the 6th.
Top half of the
Javi
sixth about to get
Lopez, the
started.
batter.
And up next, the catcher, Travis Darnold.
deGrom has got him on strikes twice in this game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-1 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Roger McDowell and Seth Lugo warming up for the Mets here in the 6th. They trail 1-0.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did.
Lopez is going to draw a walk, and that's going to bring up Henry Aaron.
Walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be
Aaron won the MVP in 2020, along with a home run crown. The Braves have won 2 championships. He's 2 for 2, the only RBI, and a stolen base today.
He's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
He looks extremely focused in that batter's box, facing Jacob deGrom.
You just let the pitcher dig his own grave.
2-1 count here, man on first, nobody out.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
Aaron looks at a strike, full count.
Point from the start of this game. Just
Acuna Jr. on deck.
Fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Hit to short, fielded cleanly. McNeil's got it for 1.
6-4-3 double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
All right, that's going to bring up Ronald Acuna Jr.
First time around, and then was a strikeout.
We're on the top of the 6th. This is game 2 of a network doubleheader. Angels beat the Cubs earlier 8-4. Braves lead this one 1-0.
Sent on the ground, but right into the shift.
Reyes.
And he
Oh, what a play.
as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired.
Jose Reyes.
One leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Of course, it's Murphy's Law. When you make a great play in the hole, you lead off the next inning.
6th inning now.
Reyes grounded out in the 3rd. The 9-hole due up. Then Lenny Dykstra. We'll see what Davey Johnson does. Does he stick with deGrom? Does he go to a pinch hitter? Mets still looking for their first hit here in the 6th.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Darnold gathers it, and he makes the
Maddux
throw
has
to first.
another
Retired,
strikeout.
and there's one away.
This will be a pinch hitter.
We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Todd Hundley pinch hitting for the Mets here in the 6th.
1-2. High in the air down the right field line.
Playable for Aaron.
Soler is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
So Jacob deGrom's day is done. 6 innings, 1 earned.
So here's Brandon Newman.
Lenny Dykstra has grounded out twice.
To this point. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he struck it
Dykstra down on strikes, folks. Time to call the neighbors and wake the kids. Greg Maddux has a no-hitter through 6.
Carlos Carrasco is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now to the plate, here is Ozzie Albies. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Carrasco has pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Strawberry makes the play. The new pitcher for the Mets is Roger McDowell, facing David Justice here in the 7th. Braves lead it 1-0. You see the news on the bottom of the screen.
Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2
We had
strikes.
6 no-hitters in the universe in year 1, 4 last year. Brandon Woodruff had a perfect game through 6 about a week or so back, week or 2 back.
It doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted out towards straightaway
Deep center field. Dykstra looks up and he makes the play at the wall. Stretch time here at Chase Stadium. Greg Maddux going to face 2-3-4. David Wright leads off the 7th. Struck out twice. As brilliant as Maddux has been, it's just a 1-run game, folks. 1-0 here in the 7th for David Wright.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game,
88 pitches for Maddux.
So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
And he strikes him out here.
Right down on strikes.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate now.
Here's Alonso.
A little behind on that swing, and now they'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. To first. Freeman's got it. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next up from New York, James McCann.
Mike Piazza, the batter.
In his last at-bat.
And kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first.
Maddux is going to get out of the 7th unscathed.
And that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0.
All right, Maddux will hit for himself here in the 8th. The story, Greg Maddux has a no-hitter through 7. Henry Aaron with an RBI single in the 1st is the only run in this game. Roger McDowell now pitching for the Mets, his 2nd inning.
1-1 delivery.
deGrom went 6.
Swung on and missed 1 and 2 down.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And a good bite to
Maddux down on strikes. Dansby Swanson has doubled, walked twice, and scored the only run in this game.
That's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
To the plate now, Dansby Swanson, and he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Liner toward right center.
Swanson's going to reach base for a fourth time. That gets past Strawberry.
Second double of the ballgame. Around second now and headed for third.
Swanson with a triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just squirt up the best you can and drive.
One out triple for Swanson. He's doubled, tripled, scored, and walked twice. That's going to bring up Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
All right, and they're going to walk Freeman here. Davey Johnson putting up the four fingers.
As though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So
Like J. Harold Smythe.
One gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Next, it'll be Travis Darnold. It was a walk in his last trip.
2-1 and 1 out for
With
Lopez.
one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
3-1.
High in the air down the right field.
That's going to slice foul.
But this will wind up being a foul ball.
You don't see
Full
too many
count.
hitters at this level
Men on the
get
corners,
that
1 out.
speed.
Braves lead at 1-0 in the 8th.
That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic.
Walk here. Loads the bases for Henry Aaron.
That's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion.
Aaron has the only RBI in this game, a RBI single in the first. Greg Maddux has a no-hitter through 7.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron.
Aaron has also stolen a base today. He's got 2 hits. Facing Roger McDowell here in the 8th.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
2-2, here it is. Fouled away. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right.
This one's going to be caught out there.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from
Play at the plate. He's in.
sac fly and an RBI.
Henry Aaron's got his 2nd RBI of the day.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as
2-0 Braves.
and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Ronald Acuna Jr.'s 0 for 3. He grounded out in the 6th his last time.
That'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Carrasco pauses. Here it is on 2-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
2-2 count to Acuna Jr. 2 on, 2 outs. Braves lead at 2-0 in the 8th.
Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off.
Chipper Jones on deck.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
That one gets through. Reyes actually knocks it down. Saves a run. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Chipper Jones, the batter.
Seth Lugo answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
So Seth Lugo inherits the bases loaded. Two outs, facing Chipper Jones in a 3-1 count.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. Strike 2 up in the zone.
All right, so everyone's going to be moving here. Bases loaded. 2 outs, 3-2 count to Chipper Jones. The pitch from Lugo. Oh, Gapper. Chipper Jones with a 3-run double here in the 8th.
And he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
All right, so Maddux now has a 5-run lead. He's got a no-hitter through 7. Albies facing Lugo.
And this will be fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
That should end the inning, but the Braves score 4. Sac fly by Henry Aaron. 3-run double by Chipper Jones. There's the story, folks. Bottom of the 8th. Strawberry, McNeil, and Conforto facing Greg Maddux, who has not allowed a base hit through 7.
Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8.
Darryl Strawberry, the batter.
Sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
1-2 to Dominic Smith.
Pair of relievers working in the bullpen. That is Camp and Lou Burdette.
Still 1-2.
Rick Camp and Lou Burdette warming up. Darryl Strawberry has a 1-2 count.
And another foul ball.
Fights that one off.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Line hard.
Strawberry to left field. Get down, baseball. Darryl Strawberry has broken up the no-hitter with a leadoff double here in the 8th. Standing ovation for Maddux.
Yeah, Matty, that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit in a row, but that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go in.
They're going to keep him in there to face McNeil. Darryl Strawberry breaks up the no-hit bid here in the 8th. Braves lead at 5-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys.
Camp and Burdette still warming in the bullpen for the Braves. Let's see if the Mets can muster a little comeback here today.
The 2-1.
3-1 count to McNeil. Conforto on deck. Be followed by Reyes, and then I'm sure we're going to have a pinch batter for Lugo.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Hit in the air. the runner from second.
Straw's going to advance to third.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate.
All right, Bobby Cox is going to his lefty here, Lou Burdette.
A.J. Minter will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Orlando Arcia will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
All right, so
Next, here is Michael Conforto for his career in the
Saul White
300 hitter, 3 for 10.
will hit in the 9 hole and play second base. Burdette in the 7 hole pitching to Michael Conforto here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Smith stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2 count here at Conforto. Man on third, 1 out. 5-0 Braves.
And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. Fouled away. Fouled off.
Another
Hey, have an AB right here. I know
Conforto
it's
battling here in the 8th.
pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Got him. And
Gets
goes
him
down
on
the
strikes.
for the 3rd time.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out.
Big strikeout for Burdette here in the 8th.
Any less impressive to me. I love watching guys.
Braves looking for a sweep here in New York. Jose Reyes, the batter. Got a man on third with 2 outs.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Aaron is there, and he puts
That
this
ends
one
the
away
inning,
for the
folks.
3rd out. So a great job
So
by
Strawberry breaks up the no-hitter with a double. We head to the 9th. 5-0 Braves. David Justice facing Seth Lugo.
the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
Braves lead at 5-0. The story, Greg Maddux. No-hitter through 7. Darryl Strawberry broke it up.
Ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
Chipper Jones with a 3-run double. Henry Aaron a pair of RBIs.
Now a ball line
Justice to
toward
deep right
center.
field.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will
Leadoff
cruise
double
in.
for Justice.
Let's take another look at just
Saul White, the batter.
Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So now to the plate, Orlando Arcia. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now a swing and a fly ball. Alonso in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swung on and missed.
Saul White down on strikes.
For the 1st out.
It's going to bring up Swanson. He's had a big day today. A double, a triple, 2 walks.
To say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's
I think he
just
scored a
really
couple
tough
runs.
for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Dansby Swanson. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out.
Dykstra makes the play. 2 outs.
So next up,
Freddie Freeman's 0 for 3. They walked him intentionally in the 8th. That 4-run 8th inning for the Braves. Got a man on second with 2 outs here.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Full count now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
3-2 count to Freeman here in the 9th.
He pulls this one into right. Smith
Caught by Strawberry to end the inning.
catch to end the inning.
We head to the bottom of the 9th. The Mets need 5. The Braves have out-hit the Mets 8-1. Going to see a pinch hitter lead off the 9th.
Javier Baez will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard.
All right, pinch batter here is going to be Edgardo Alfonso facing Lou Burdett.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. The 2-1 home is laid off up for ball number 3.
3-1 count to Alfonso. Dykstra on deck, followed by David Wright. Braves lead at 5-0, looking for a sweep.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Alfonso down on strikes here in the 9th.
Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
A brilliant performance, Matty B. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitches to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
Here's Lenny Dykstra.
To the plate now, Brandon Nimmo. Grounded up the first.
That's a
baseline.
foul ball.
1-2 the count now. Here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed.
Another strikeout for Braves hurlers.
The home 9.
Mets are down to their last out, and David Wright.
It's nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Dykstra looks silly on that at bat. Here's David Wright. Mets down to the final out, 1-1 count. Lou Burdett on the mound for the Braves.
Stepping in now, J.D. Davis. And that's taken for strike 2.
And the Mets are down to their
final strike here this afternoon.
final strike, as Matt Vesgergen also said.
And he gets
That's it, folks.
to end it here, and with that,
David Wright down on strikes. The Braves win it 5-0. A one-hit combined masterpiece. Maddux went 7 1/3 and struck out 12.
The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Mets get swept.
Takes home the win. Jacob deGrom to settle with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vesgergen. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
All right, folks, we'll get you updates later. later in the day on all your Sunday games. Giants Pirates on ESPN tonight. Join me at 8 o'clock as my buddy JC and I pick the dates for the next 4 days. Check out A Brief History of Baseball on TikTok as well. And go ahead and join NL East Baseball Uncensored as we are celebrating their group today as well, folks. Final score from Shea Stadium, Braves 5, Mets nothing.